How is it going, you lovely lot? And a warm welcome back to the Gibraltar Apex Let's Play. I hope you guys are having amazing. There is some big news in today's video, which now that I think about it, is probably in the title of the video, isn't it? We are now the Gibraltar National Team Manager. It is season number 12. We're live streaming every day from tomorrow this week. Hopefully you'll join me live over on Twitch and YouTube. Enjoy the video. Editor Harrison, run the intro. Welcome back to Gibraltar Apex, my friends. We are about to head into our first game of the European Champions League qualifiers. We have been drawn against Olympia of Slovenia. I'm going to be honest, they have a few actually quite good players, but their overall depth just isn't really there. We should absolutely be beating them, especially because their first choice goalie is out injured for 7 to 10 months. Bloody hell, what happened to him? Now, in terms of things since the last seasonal recap that you saw, we have become Gibraltar manager. So yeah, I am now the national team manager. If we somehow, by some miracle, make it to a major international tournament, we'll do an edited version of that run with the national team. If you want to see how we get on in the intermission before, hopefully, that happens, make sure to come drop by the streams. They're on YouTube, they're on Twitch. We're live right now as I sit and record this intro-y bit. Now, in terms of the overall play, or state of play, I should say, with things at the club right now, we still have a load of money that I am still struggling to spend, but the good news is we have been able to add a little bit of quality to the first team this year. A few, obviously, players for the future, but in terms of depth options, Jabang has joined us at 18. The Gambian youngster looks absolutely phenomenal as a left-back. Loads and loads of potential. Little bit concerned about his injury proneness, but really just coming in to be a squad player. We got him for 450k, which just feels like a really great deal. Elsewhere, when it comes to the starting 11, I am shuffling things around a little bit more going into this year. Ndong is going to move over onto the left-hand side. Freitas is going to play on the right. And Kalinowski, I am really going to try and make the most of this year. I think this is the man I have to really try and build my team around. Phenomenal centre attacking mid. Didn't make too much of a splash in last year's European campaign. Besides that, though, to be honest, when you look at the starting 11, it is relatively unchanged compared to last year. There is still this ongoing focus on trying to keep a conveyor belt of talent going. So on a load of youngsters, a load of these players, South Korean youngsters, with very, very good potential. I'm hoping that a few of these are obviously the big runaway hits that we need to hopefully eventually jump into the first team. The reality is, they're all a little way away from the first team right now. Now, I did actually have one other massive signing I was really excited about for this year, and it was this guy, Seungmin Jang, South Korean forward. Didn't want to join me permanently. I spent £6 million to loan him for the next 2 years from Pohang. Long-term dream, of course, is to sign him permanently. Bad news, he's injured for 2 months, so he's not around for any of the Champions League qualifiers. He should be fit when it comes to the main thing. Oh, and actually, in some other team news at the moment, if we just look at homegrown status, a load of the players now that have been bedded through this team over a number of years have become homegrown at club. It's allowed me to get rid of a lot of the fringes on the first team. And, well, for the first time in what feels like forever, if I just do a quick Control-A and right-click, our first team squad sits at 27 players. It's the first time it's been a sensible number in as long as I can remember. Sadly, if I just come to the under-23s, the under-23s is still a little on the... There's quite a lot of scrolling involved here. It's a little on the larger side. What I will say is, when you sort it by potential, look at all these youngsters. Look at them. Oh, and one other major thing to mention before we get into this first game. Gibraltar now has a TV deal that's kicked in for the current year. Each team is going to receive £3.8 million in money over the course of the year. It works out at about £70,000 a week. If we were to just look at someone like Europa FC here, who have forever been a mid-table team but never played in Europe, and go to their finances, you can see here they have been running in massive debt for a load of years. They actually had minus £600,000. With this new form of income, they're making a lot of money. Already this season, they've made a profit of £400,000 just off the TV deal. At the end of this year, every single team in Gibraltar is going to go fully professional with all this money. And from next year onwards, we hopefully will see them start to spend some money. And hopefully all the other teams in Europe that compete from Gibraltar will actually then start to perform and win. Because I'm kind of sick of trying to carry this nation on my own. Okay, so in terms of team news for this opening Champions League game, NDIA is coming back from a fairly major injury. Apparently he's passed his fitness test. I don't think it's worth risking it. He tore his wrist ligaments. I don't feel like that's the kind of thing you mess around with. Eskic, our backup goalie, is more than competent to play in goal in this game. I think we'll just have NDIA on the bench. I've just put Eskic up top there. That is not... Let's put him in goal. Blimey. Elsewhere in the team, I mentioned the fact that Jang is out injured for a long old time, and it has opened up an opportunity for a man who I wasn't really prepared to keep around last year, but 12 months on, he's improved a lot. It's this guy, Jannis Benson, 21 years old. We signed him for 500k. Had a couple of years at the club and didn't really improve, but went on loan to play in Denmark and has come back jacked. He is crazy. Really good physicals, really good heading. Just offers us a significantly different option to other strikers that we have at the club. And with the injury to Jang, he's going to be on the bench. Do not be surprised to see him featuring in the team this year. He is just a very, very fun and slightly different plan B for us. So, yeah, really pleasantly surprised by his development. If we look at his all-time development, he had some mad growth while he was out on loan, which is really, really promising. And I don't really want to stifle it. If I was going to have one concern, injury proneness. That could be his downfall. Okay, let's get an early goal. Let's settle the nerves in this one. I feel like banana peels exist in Europe, and the more we can dodge the bananas, the better I'm going to feel. NDIA, 7 minutes in, makes it 1-0. And Dong with really, really nice build-up play, charging through the middle, plays it forward, NDIA volleys it, and it's into the top corner. Okay, 10 minutes into this game, 1-0 to the Apex. Can we make it 2-0 in quick succession? Kalinowski, that's an ambitious ball towards Nkili that Freitas is actually going to pick up. Players in the middle, Utara, inside, Kalinowski's shot's blocked. They are defending very, very deep with a 4-4-2. Iwatara, Tunkara, Freitas. Oh, that's lovely. A bit fortuitous to fall to Iwatara. There's men in the middle. Kalinowski's one of them. He scores. It's 2-0. We're chilling. Halfway through this first half, I mean, this is just going to plan, isn't it? These qualifying rounds in the last couple of years have felt like formalities. I feel like the last game of these qualifiers is always like the big test for us. But right now, we're passing the test. Kalinowski's got a knock. I'm going to take him off. If they rule that offside somehow, I'm kicking off. That can't be offside. I refuse to believe it's offside. It's going to count. It's going to be a goal. He might have a knock. He's also still got a bloody good right foot like a tractor engine. Cabrera, Kalinowski, bang! Ristic tries to switch it. Win the header, Uetara. Love that. Tunkara through the middle. Tunkara, he's running. He's going. Where's he going to end up? No one knows. Oh, Collinger scores on off the bench. It's 4. Shut the door. It's done. A goal on his debut. 4-0 up in this game at the break. We've absolutely dominated them. I feel like if we get one more, Harrison, for the sake of the YouTube viewers, like, you're just going to watch me punch a small puppy. That's essentially what we're doing here with our players. Metaphorically, of course. I don't punch puppies. You don't need to see it. YouTube, we'll see you when we score our 5th. If you now don't score a 5th, it will be awkward. Uetara, Collinger, and Dong, NDIA. It's done. It's 5-0. 50 minutes into the first leg. Now, the linesman and VAR could choose to ruin it here. They're not going to ruin it. The players are celebrating. It is going to be 5. I'll see you for the next round, YouTube. You don't need to watch the rest of this. Okay, well, second leg done. We won the first leg, 6-0. Second leg, 3-1. They're descending off. We did rotate things here. Don't mean that justifies the fact we only scored 3 at home. But it doesn't matter. Through to the next round. And in that next round, we are going to take on... I don't know who we're taking on yet. Okay, who are we playing in the second round? We're taking on Levski Sofia of Bulgaria. That game is 1 week away. Okay, we're taking on Levski. What could go wrong? It's a trip to Serbia. The team is pretty much full strength for this one. In fact, if I just go manage best 11 EU... Look at that. Collinger's injured, sadly, after that first-legged injury. But besides that, we're at full strength here. NDIA's back in goal. Let's get into them. I feel like these early Champions League rounds are always weird because they either tend to be like absolute blowouts or really close games. There's very rarely an in-between. Freitas, oh, that is awful. That is actually awful by NDIA. How has he missed the target from there? Cabrera, Nkili. Tunkara. Where are we going, Tunkara? The Toucan. Kalinowski and Dong. NDIA. Oh, my word. How have we not scored? How have we not scored? Tunkara. Cabrera. Oh, Marlon Cabrera, my big, giant Honduran amigo. Halfway through the first half, we finally get the breakthrough. It's whipped in. It's headed goalwards. Keeper had no chance. Half an hour played it, and Killy wins it. Tunkara to Kalinowski. Freitas. I mean, there's an option in the middle. They've left a man for dead there. Freitas. Oh, my word. Okay. Okay. That's a goal. That was a ridiculous finish by Freitas, to be fair. I don't know what happened to the man who got bodied here. He just fell over. Look at that. Sit down, son. Ivanov's had his ankles broken. And Freitas finishes. 6 minutes on from us getting our last goal. Are the floodgates opening? And Dong chases it down. I thought for a moment their defender wasn't going to go to the ball. Freitas doing Killy, stepping up. NDIA, Tunkara, Kalinowski, wide, Llewellyn, options in the middle. And Dong. It's a lovely goal. First goal of the season for Ndong. Hopefully the first of many. That was a really good goal. Look at the passing. Look at the intricacy. Llewellyn put the ball on a play, and Dong, I was really going to smash that wide there. It was tight at the near post, but he found a way to squeeze it in. Okay, half-time, 3-0. Just tell the players they're doing brilliantly. Don't think I should change anything here, although NDIA is on a 6.5 and Freitas is on a yellow. I'll keep Freitas on. Let's bring on Janus, our big, meaty Danish boy. Very, very good in the air. He suits the meta, I believe the kids is what they call it, of the match engine. Quick, physical, decent dribbling. I say decent dribbling. I don't actually know. Has he got decent dribbling? Let me consult. 12. Good enough. Llewellyn's bringing it forward on the left. There's options in the middle. He should just pull it back. He does. Tunkara. Tunkara. Tunkara, you dirty dog. What a goal that is. 4-0. Is that our fans in the corner celebrating? I think they're loving it. I thought when Tunkara got the ball here, he's just going to square it to like Nkili. It just goes on his own. Fair enough, mate. That is dirty. I need to wash after that. I'm going to go have a bath. Chat, I'm going to shatter the illusion here slightly. If a player scores a goal and they're offside, they don't raise their hands in celebration as they walk back to the halfway line. So you can always tell. And I'm sorry I'm ruining it for you, because now you won't unsee it in your save games. But when I stream and do videos, I like to try and pretend there's a bit of suspense. I know it's world-class acting. And I'll accept the Oscar. Also, the fact they've scored there does make this 4-1. I'm annoyed about that goal being scored. Palmer whips it in. Benson's now at the near post. Now he's on the pitch. Llewellyn, Palmer. Have another go. Llewellyn. We've not had the signature Llewellyn banger yet this year. Oh, my word. Tunkara just hit the crossbar there. Galchev for them. Switches inside. Keita wins it. That's nice. Palmer. Is he on? Is he on? I don't know if he's on there. He looked off. I don't think he is off. There's not even a VAR check. What is Blood waffling on about? It's 5-1. It's Benson. It's the big meaty boy. They call him the Danish Haaland. Did anyone else think he was off here? Okay, he was on. He was on. It was close. Let's go. And that is it for the first leg. 5-1 away. We probably did enough there, haven't we? Also, I forgot to check how the other teams in Gibraltar are doing in Europe. I'm scared. Let's have a little peek. Lincoln, they lost to a team from Luxembourg. They lost to a team from Luxembourg who have now lost to Maribor 6-0 in the first leg. Lincoln are bad, aren't they? Oh my... How do you not beat a team from Luxembourg? Magpies got knocked out immediately 4-0 to Petrol. Right. My final hope here is Man 62 to have done anything. I want one other Gibraltarian team to make it to a European League stage. No, you know, that's too much. Just win a round. Just win a round. Because at the moment, I cannot carry the coefficient anymore on my own. Like, we're at a point now where I cannot consistently perform to the level to drag it up. Like, it's 22nd. That's very good, considering it's just us. Okay, 5-1 in the second leg, 5-1 in the first leg. Just more of the same. Loads of chances, good finishing. One game away from the Champions League proper now. It's time for the final round of the Champo. Now, YouTube viewers watching the edited highlights, you have no idea what I'm going through, but Cabrera has had a load of bids come in for him. The board have accepted 3 of them from Tottenham, Chelsea and Newcastle. The PSG one, the board let me accept. I'm hoping he goes to PSG and I can cancel the deal. Otherwise, he's leaving. We have got a loan back on him, but that is a problem to consider for the kind of next few seasons. But besides that little bit of drama, we are at full strength for this game against Legia. Legia, due to the way the coefficients work, haven't actually played any other qualification rounds. And I do think, relatively speaking, they're not the strongest team in the world. They've actually not got a full squad here, so they'll get some grayed out virtual players that the game provides them with. I mean, that's not to say they don't have quality. They definitely do have quality. But I feel like, based on the fact this would make it 5 years in a row we make it to the Champions League proper, I'm going to say we go into this game as favourites. We are away in Poland for this first leg. Now, last year, I was very nervous going into kind of our game at this stage in the qualification rounds, and then we absolutely ran rampant. I'm a little bit nervous that isn't going to happen here, especially with their defensive formation. They're playing with 2 defensive mids and the 3 at the back. I am going to stick with our 4-2-3-1 here. I don't really have the adaptability in the current lineup I'm using to switch to our other shape that we can play without making subs. That was a really good opportunity, and Dong's shot was saved. Okay, look, we're halfway through the first half. There's not been much quality so far. Apparently our XG is over 1. We've not really seen many of the highlights and felt like they're meaningful major chances. And now they're on the attack. They've got the Pope on the near side. Didn't realise he was Polish. He puts it in. They score. And it's 1-0. Smigelvisks. I've not said it. Smigelvisky. Do you reckon he smuggles Visky? He smuggled a ball over the line here for a goal. And for the first time in what feels like yonks, we're actually behind in a qualifier. Kolowski plays it forward. Smigelvisky. Is he offside? Buska? I looked off. He scores. The Liza's flag's raised. I think I've seen enough. I think I'm going to the back 3 Buster. It does mean making an early change as well. We're going to bring in Benson to play complete forward. I'm sorry to the Kalinowski fans, but he just doesn't fit this changing system I want to go for, to be fair. And Dong isn't exactly a left mid either. Can I do that? Freitas defensive mid? That doesn't really work. You know what? We'll try this. I've got to make a bit of a plan B on the fly here. Probably should come up with a better alternative system anyway. I'm tactically tinkering. The players haven't moved positions yet. I thought for a moment we were going to score and I was going to look like a genius. The good news is, if you want to look for good, if we lose this, we do go into the Europa League. And it would be the Europa League stage, which might actually be better for the coefficient. Bizarrely. But, look, I need money. I get £30 million if I make the Champions League knockouts. I get, like, 16 million just for making the proper. We're on the attack here. Doesn't go anywhere. And the highlight just ends. Did I move in Killy to left mid? Good eyes, chat. Fix that immediately. It was meant to be Tunkara at left mid. I knew that. I was just testing that you guys are paying attention. Honest. Is he off? Please tell me he's off. The flag's not been raised. They're 2-0 up. At what point do I panic? At what point do I panic? I thought this was off and it just isn't. It's not even close. Who is that at right back? Iwatara's just having a daydream. The thing is, they've scored from 2 shots on 2 goals. It's not like we're not creating anything. I'm going to claim variance and hope that over the remainder of this game and the second leg, which will be at home, we can come back. We've got to dig deep. Llewellyn. Benson. I thought he was actually going to score. Right, encourage the players. We're creating a lot. What was that? Get your act together. There's still a second leg. This is not where I wanted to be. What are we doing here, lads? I will say, I absolutely detest this shape. It doesn't matter what this configuration is ahead of it. This shape is just awful. Right, I'm changing it. I'm changing it. What am I changing? I'm going to a wide diamond. Does this look like a mental breakdown? Because it feels like it. Roam from positions. From position, moving to channel, hold up the play. Cliff Garcia, I trust. Uatara is exhausted at right back. You know what? Duru. Duru is the man I trust in this situation to come on and make a difference. In Duru, we trust. They've got a free kick. Imagine. It's a corner, not a free kick. Imagine if they score another. I don't want to imagine it. They can't. They just can't. This can't happen. It is happening. It literally is happening. I mean, they played better than us since, I don't know, since they've gone ahead. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. Am I about to bottle the Champions League? I mean, some have been asking me to throw the Champions League for years. Can I just pretend we're doing this on purpose? This is because I called them Legia Gdansk instead of Legia Warsaw, isn't it? It's karma. I still feel like we can come back. Is that cope? Look how many players we've got forward here. We're absolutely... I mean, what is that? Yeah, I blame the board. Them agreeing to sell Cabrera's turned all the players' heads at the club. It's really affected the mindset in the dressing room, and that is bleeding through here. Sorry. Can we discuss Benson? Where is Benson? Can we... Okay, are you ready for his corner routine? Are you ready? Watch what he does here. Are you ready? Is little bro okay? Duru, bang it. We've nearly scored. Come on. All right, Benson, don't run away from it this time. He's not got near it. Freitas and Killy. It's just one of those days. I've come to the conclusion. Write it off. One of those days. It's not like they've scored a penalty. Another corner. How many corners are we going to have before we score one? Freitas, edge of the box. He saves that. Okay. All right, a logo, you're coming on, mate, because you're good at corners. And Bath, you're coming on because you're good at heading corners. Benson, Freitas. What are we doing? What do you even say? What do you even say in a game like this? Genuinely. It's another highlight. It's another chance. Tunkara, Llewellyn. Okay, we've got a goal. It took like 4 efforts, but it's hit the back of the net finally. There's still 10 minutes left here. I would not bet against us getting another goal. I mean, this is a bit fortuitous because the shot's blocked and the keeper's got his arse on the floor, so he's never getting to the rebound. But even so, going to encourage the players. We got 1 goal back. Need some more. Most players react well. Keita's just sad. 4 minutes of added time. Could we get 1 more back? Could we? There's 40 seconds to make it happen. You have to say. Maybe I'm deluded. I think based on what I've seen in this game, I think we probably come back. I think we probably come back in the second leg at home. I feel like we've got a bit unlucky, created a ton. If we play like this again, surely that the end result can't be the same. Benson shoots. Their keeper makes another save. We've had 23 corners in 1 match. 23! It's more corners than I've got Muller corners in my fridge. Is that a penalty? No, it's not. It's the referee blowing the whistle on an absolute classic. In whose books is that a classic? Look at the XG. I still think we're favourites. Genuinely, I think we're still favourites, even though we're 2 goals down. Keita's going to be suspended. That's fine. We'll bring in Bath. We're 3-1 down after this first leg, and we need a plan B. Unfortunately, for the YouTube watchers amongst you, NDIA's got injured. So he's out for 3 weeks. So he is not available for today's game. It means that Benson is going to start up top, which, I'll be honest, like there's an argument that he is just better than NDIA anyway. He's definitely an alternative striker. So I'm going to give him the nod. In terms of the rest of the team, I kind of want to get Collinger on the bench, I think, for this game, because I think his creativity could be very nice. Although, if they're going to play a 3 at the back again, which I have to think they're going to, maybe I should set up to break it early. That might be the best play here. We'll bring in a logo, play Tunkara at left mid, play a logo at Regista, and Dong really should just be on pressing forward on support here instead of complete forward. I mean, we've got to come back in this game. We've got to come back. I think this is our best route to do it. Obviously, Keita's also suspended. Jang fit enough? Nah. Okay, you know what? Latifi on the bench just as a left mid option. Show me the roof. The roof is going to inspire me. Show me it. Show me it. Show me it. Show me what I need. Oh. The roof's here. Kick-off highlight. If we score immediately, chat, I'm expecting an absolute bloodbath to make up for the last game. I want to see it. Benson, Freitas. Is that a foul? Give him a red. Are they playing a back four here, or is their centre-back a libero? Oh, no. They're just all over the place early on. They are playing the exact same shape, I'm pretty certain. Tunkara. Out in the wide midfield area for us. Deflected in Dong. How has he missed it? Is that what's going to happen this game? Also, they're not playing a back three. Oh, chat, I've planned everything around the other system. We'll stick with what we've got on the pitch. Actually, no, we won't. I can change it. With this lineup, it actually works to be able to adjust it all amazingly. Okay, everyone's in a preferred position. Lovely. Although, you two swap. I planned everything around them playing a back three, and then they've not played the back three. I think they might be playing with a half-back or something, because there was some weirdness going on with one of the players dropping back. In Dong, chat, he's made another save. He's made another save. How good is their goalie? Who is this bloke? He's a real man. He plays for Legier in real life. Ow, I'm fuming. And they've got a throw in the corner. That is, of all the people to throw it to, that is not the player. Logo and Dong. Okay. One goal back. He could have had a hat-trick already in this game, and Dong. I feel more relaxed. I mean, we still need more. Like, it's not done at 1-0 on the night. But based on everything we've seen, there is no reason in my mind not to think we don't absolutely demolish them now. Is that fair? Do I sound entitled? Maybe a little bit. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. A corner. A logo's grey at corners. One of the reasons he's on the pitch is for his set pieces. Don't know why he's gone short, but I kind of rate it. A logo. A logo. A logo. If you say it enough, it just sounds like I'm saying a logo, doesn't it? Instead of a breakdown about graphic design. Bath. I love seeing Bath back in the team. It just makes me happy. I feel like he's just a competent footballer. Please don't do anything wrong now, but I just feel like he's... I can't look. I can't look. I don't want to look. Is it over? Okay, it's over. And Dong's going up the other end. I didn't want to look there, chat. I was happy just to look away and cry. And Dong, Tunkara, Llewellyn. Logo! Okay. Okay, we're back. It's 3-3. Great goal. Everyone breathe a sigh of relief. 200 IQ from Bath. Wanted to draw them out. Pretend to give away the ball. Defend it. Catch them on the break. Look how many men they've got back here, by the way. It looks like a back five. We've got the goal. We're good. And Logo's played really, really well. I will say we are underperforming our XG again. I was going to make some subs, but I think there's a highlight here. Benson's not had his shooting boots on today. I'm looking at Cliff Garcia on the bench thinking, you are my man with a plan. Freitas, a logo. And Dong. Oh, it's deflected in. I shouldn't celebrate that, should I? But it's quite funny. It'd be unkind to celebrate that, but they are bottling it. A logo and Dong. Deflected. Keeper still got a hand to it. Couldn't stop it. I'm going to bring in Cliff Garcia. And you know what? Cole Palmer on for Freitas as well. Make the changes. Get the big guns on up top. A logo, by the way. 2 assists and a goal in this game. And he could add another. Imagine. Cleared away. Tunkara, have a go. And Kelly, score a banger this time. Bang! See, that wasn't a banger. It would have P-rolled in and I would have felt like an idiot for celebrating it like a banger. Win this and we're through to the Champions League proper. Duru. Great ball. Palmer. There's players in the middle to aim for. And at the edge. Sai. I mean, if that goes in, what a baptism for the youngster to make a name for himself. He's blazed it over. There's 5 minutes left. Encourage the players. I was meant to hit praise there, not encourage. But most of them reacted well. There's 4 minutes left. If they get 1 goal back, we're going to extra time and I'll be fuming. Can we secure our spot in the Champions League proper? Tunkara wins it. And Dong, finish it. End this game. End this game. Go back to Warsaw and let them know that Apex are on top. It's 4-0. It's 5-3. It was never in doubt. It was a little bit in doubt. I'll admit it. It was mildly in doubt for a moment. And Dong, great finishing. We're off to the Champo. There was a bit of a panic. The power of the roof compelled us to win that game of football. And Dong with a hat-trick. You love to see it. Praise the players. Crazy, crazy game. And with that, we're into the Champo. Right, chat, let's save the game. Because we know what happened last time. Fixtures revealed. Oh, that feels quite good. I feel like that's not bad. Anderlecht, Salzburg, Galatasaray. That's the kind of group that I look at and I think we should get through. I mean, Bayern are going to be tough. Liverpool's going to be tough. Milan and Roma are arguably tough as well. I can't expect Betis to be easy either, but I like Galatasaray, Salzburg and Anderlecht. I don't like the fact we played Bayern first away, but I guess you can't really complain. Salzburg, Anderlecht, and Galatasaray. I mean, our last two games against Roma and Milan, we kind of want to have enough points before that point. Sorry, did I say Betis? I meant Sociedad. Why did I say Betis? They don't have green and white stripes, do they? Apologies to the people of Real Saint Sebastian. Why have I not installed a real name fix? That really would solve everything, wouldn't it? All right, we got our first game of the Champo, everyone. We are taking on Bayern Munich. Now, in terms of team news, are we at full strength here? Like, Jang Seung-min here is absolutely quality, but obviously he's missed the whole of pre-season. He's allegedly allowed to play 45 minutes. I don't think it's worth the risk. NDIA passed a fitness test for 75 minutes. It might be a gamble, but I think I'm going to have NDIA start with a view to bring in Jung, like at halftime, or maybe shortly after halftime, we bring in the South Korean striker. I think when we have our best 11, it will be Jang over NDIA. Is that a mad take? I mean, NDIA is quicker, but look at how well-rounded Jang is. This is our team. This is a very strong team, isn't it? NDIA will start this game, but we'll bring in Jang at halftime and see how we do it. It's a big old Champo game. I mean, this is a bit of a free hit. Also, it's our debut using the third kit for this year. It's a very jazzy third kit. Prepare your eyes if you've not seen this kit before. Ah, okay, they're playing a three at the back with... I'm not set up to play the back three buster, but actually in general, I don't think the system they're playing is very good attacking-wise. I just think if they're playing without a centre attacking mid, I don't need two DMs. I'm going to play Nkili in the middle and then play Tukara at centre mid on attack. We'll have him run wide, cross more when he gets into the right spots, and move into channels. I want him to try and find some space in front of their defence. I would love to be able to play the Rat Buster, but Kalinowski would just have to be subbed off, and I don't really want to be making a change like that so early. I think this shape can actually work in our favour, though. Tunkara, free kick. I mean, set pieces are key for us. We didn't make enough of them in last year's campaign. Last year in the Champions League stage, we scored 6 goals in 8 games. We have to do better than that this year. They're on the attack. Savio lays it back. Ndong, half a tackle. Martinez for them. I don't like this. I do not like this. Mark Pubel loses out. Llewellyn wins it. That's nice. Is he on? He can't be on there, can he? Is he? He has to finish it still. He does finish it. What is that? I mean, it's 1-0. Was he in his own half? They were playing like the highest line I've ever seen a defence play in Football Manager. He was in his own half. I literally have never seen that happen in Football Manager. Has anyone ever seen that happen before? Like, obviously, it happens in real life, to be clear. That is not something that happens in this match engine very often. I am shocked. A mad pass, by the way, as well. The assist by Tunkara. Like, this bloke, absolute magician. I'm a bit concerned that both our centre-backs are on bookings and we're 35 minutes into this game. But nothing is happening so far. I mean, look at it. Look at the stats. They've had 2 shots, none on target. We've had 1 chance and finished it. That is an awful pass. That does leave us open here, doesn't it? And Nkili's going to have to cover some ground. The former Bayern man, of course. It's played in. It's blocked. Martinez gets the rebound. Is there a check here for something? Was the initial ball offside? I wasn't paying attention. I don't think this is going to count. It's not going to count. Was the first ball offside? Was it this one here? It must have been close. Okay, actually, it wasn't close at all. I just wasn't paying attention. It looked close when the ball came in. So I'm going to bring in Bath for Keita. Cabrera's on a booking, but he's playing just a lot better. And Dong, not having the best game out on the left-hand side. I'm going to bring in Palmer at the break. I need to sub off NDIA at some point in this game because he's only meant to play 75 minutes and he's injured. I might be mad here. I feel like we deserve another goal in this game. We've limited their opportunities. Kalinowski's battling for it. You can see they've just got so many players deep here. There's such a big isolation between their two defensive mids and then their two wide attacking mids and striker. Adeyemo here, under a bit of pressure, although they kind of play it out the press nicely. Pupil inside for Savio, who's going to step forward with it now. Oh, my word, Savio's good, isn't he? Whips it in. Win that. Bath! That's why I've brought him in, because he's got a massive forehead. Martinez in behind. This is scary. Oh, NDIA makes the save. We're only 10 minutes into this half. I will make changes. I was going to bring in Jang at 60 minutes anyway. NDIA forward. We love that. Kalinowski, the youngster. He's 18. He's a child. Look at him go. He's the Lamine Yamal of the United States of America. Uatara. Tunkara's there. Challenges Llewellyn. Second ball. Palmer. Cole Palmer scores. We're 2-0 up. And now I'm taking off NDIA. Jung on you come. Palmer. Instant impact on off the bench. That's why we subbed him on at half time. It's what he does. He might be leaving us on a free at the end of the year, but he'll be 33 by then and he will have served his purpose. 12 minutes left. Martinez with it. I mean, we are hanging on a little bit, but we've got men in the box. We've got the men to deal with it when it gets played in. Oh, Cliff Garcia. Look at him. He's one of the men we've brought in who's ready for it. Why is he run away from the ball? Is their logo okay? Savio. NDI. For some reason, I just had this vision of him spilling it to Martinez on the right side. And I was getting ready to have like an internal meltdown. Okay, from one goalie to the other. Leroy Sané's had a change of career in this universe. He's now a goalkeeper. Just to be clear, it's not Leroy Sané. I know some people won't understand the humour there, so I will explain. It's just by chance there's a Bayern player called Sané. Anyway, Martinez shoots, it's blocked. Savio, Bamba, balls. He's running away with the ball with a lot of confidence, isn't he, for a man who's waiting for a VAR check. Is it going to count? It is going to count. That is such a scrappy goal to concede, isn't it? 10 minutes left. I'm nervous. They've not gone to like a more attacking shape, so I don't really want to change anything for the sake of it. Tunkara misses out. Kilev lays it wide to Pubil. Surely not. Okay, I'm going to make a change here. Tunkara. Chat, is this the equivalent of camping, but in Football Manager? I'm going to play a logo and Tunkara at double register. And we're just going to see out this game now. That's what we're going to do. The fact I've made that change and then there's instantly a highlight has me nervous. Oh my word, Uatara misses his header. Oh my days. Right, let's just go to positive. And then praise the players. Lads, you're doing great. You've got to hold on for 2 more minutes. 5 minutes of added time. Stop the count. Blow the whistle. End the game. They are going to end it. It's 2-1 to the Apex. They had an XG of 2.68. We do not care. Defense wins championships or something. What is it the American sports people say? Whatever that thing is they say, I believe in it now. The reverse FMing. Look at that. We're in 3rd. That's a great win. £2.4 million to win in that game as well. Don't mind if I do. It's easy to forget there's all that prize money for actually winning games in the Champions Leagues, isn't it? Right, it's our second game of the Champo. Who is ready? Do I start NDIA or do I start Jang? That is the big dilemma I have now that they're both fit. On this view here, I go, well, NDIA is the obvious pick. Like, he's quicker, better in the air, better attacking-wise. But then I just look at this. And I do feel like within our system, the striker doesn't need to be super quick. I think they need to be able to, like, basically empower other players to do better. And Zhang is definitely better for that. As kind of a player who's going to just bring other players into the game. I think in Zhang, I trust. I was thinking, do I want to bring in Palmer after his heroics last game as well? But I think we keep faith in Dong at least for now. Unless I wanted to drop Freitas. But that would feel a little harsh right now, I think. I mean, having beaten Bayern Munich, if we win this game, 2 wins in a row to start the Champions League campaign would be massive. Especially because we know we've still got Galatasaray, Salzburg, and another team that's escaping my mind. But we've got winnable games on the horizon. Zhang is like probably our best player by a mile. The fact I've paid £6 million to loan him is mental. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to sign him permanently. I hope we'll be able to. I suppose if he wins me 3 Champions League games in the next 2 years, he's kind of just paid for himself. That's how I'm going to justify it. Okay, show me the roof. Show me the roof. Now I'm ready. Why are they having a chance early on? Don't like that. They've still got Kubo in their team, I think. At least I shouldn't. That's how that is. Kubo does have Take on his back, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he does. Okay, I'm not going crazy. He's so good. 141 caps. Where do you reckon he puts them all? He can only wear one at a time. Nkili, corner, whips it in. Cabrera hits the post. Keita! That is awful defending, but I don't care. What was that? It was like time stood still when the ball hit the post. Like, what happened here? The ball hits the post and then... Oh, Take has an awful... I've just bigged him up. He's had an awful touch and just knocked it straight to Keita. Oh, my word. I mean, that's a start. That'll do me. We've had 27% of the ball, but do we care? I'm here to tell you, we do not care. We're on the attack again. Kalinowski, Uatara. Kalinowski pulls it back. Llewellyn makes it 2-0. Why is the flag raised? That's going to be offside as well, isn't it? That's going to be off. Don't rule it out. Don't do it. It's offside. It was a really nice goal as well. I guess it was Kalinowski who was off. Oh, it was... Zhang was judged to block the keeper's view. You know what? Fair. I don't think he would have got there anyway. And there is like 4 other players stood in the line too. Fair enough, Lino. Okay, well... I thought we were 2-0 up and now suddenly we're on the back foot. Which isn't exactly what I wanted to see here, but we'll see what we can do. I mean, so far, I have to look at the positives. We're creating a lot. We should have and maybe could have had a second. And instead, it was very nearly 1-1. Nkili corner. I mean, we scored from one of these before. Can we do it again? Cabrera, he's hit the woodwork. Rebound is saved. That's a mad stop. I mean, it's 1-0 at the break. We're very, very good. Okay, I'm not going to overcomplicate things here. They're all positively chuffed, which sounds pretty good to me. Llewellyn. Ndong. Ndong's out for Ndong. He skips past his man. There's options in the middle. How's that not gone in? How has that not got... That is madness. That is absolute madness. I'm going to make a change here. I'm going to bring in Sai. I'm going to take off Zhang and bring in NDIA. You know what? Palmer on. Collinger on. Let's get in some fresh legs. Freshen things up in the final third. We're dominating this game. We're just not kind of stitching together things in the final third. Watch it now change as I've made all my subs. Okay, it's gone just wide for Nkili. That will be his last bit of action for the game. I mean, I don't care if this game is 1-0. They've had 60% of the ball. They've not had a shot on target, though. Like, I have no more highlights for the rest of the game. I'm fine with that. Show me nothing more. Take shoots. Everything's fine. How many corners have we had? It feels like we've had a lot. Cabrera's winning the headers. He's just not keeping them down. The fact it's still 1-0 concerns me because they have had the odd chance here and there. I need a moment of magic. I want to see a screamer. Cole Palmer, can you deliver? Good pass. Llewellyn, back post. There's 3 players under it. It's up in the air. Marco! Oh, my word. Marco Collinger, the 18-year-old from Bosnia, has bashed it in the back of the net. There was 3 players queuing up here. This is a sensational finish. Marco! Polo! Bang! Oh my word. You have to love that. 2 minutes of added time. Gonna come, gonna go. 2 wins in a row to start our Champions League campaign. We receive another £2 million for that. I mean, our bank balance now is looking a bit silly, isn't it, really? Unbeaten season so far. Chat, does it count as unbeaten? We did lose to Leisure in the first leg, but we came back. Okay, 2 wins in 2 in the Champions League. We are on fire. I was really excited for this game against Galatasaray. I'm slightly less excited now. They've lost their opening 2 games, but we've got players on international duty. Yeah, that is right. The Under-23s African Cup of Nations qualifiers are just being played in the middle of the season. So that's fun. We have 4 first-team players missing. Uatara, Keita, Tunkara, Ndong, and even a few options on the bench. So, bit annoying. I am going to have to shuffle things around today, which isn't exactly ideal, but I think we should still be able to field like a relatively strong 11. Okay, so there is 2 spots on the bench for today's game, which I'm not going to fix. We'll just enjoy the pick player icon being there. In terms of the starting 11, it is a little bit different. Bath's in, Palmer's in. At the back, Williams is going to play at centre-back today. And we've got Duru at right-back too. But it's still a good team. This is still a team that I think should be beating a Galatasaray team who have failed to win in their opening 2 league stage games. I'm starting NDIA today because I'll be honest, we have him on the bench. Jang has not wowed me in performances. And NDIA, I'll be honest, he's been very, very prolific when it's come to the Champions League so far. We win our opening 2 Champo games. Show me the roof! Even with the omissions from the team today due to the Under-23 AFCON. I think in terms of squad on paper, oh, there it is. In terms of squad on paper, we are probably still better than them. Like, Corre is one of their strikers. To be fair, he's very good. Rekep. Maybe I should take it back. They have got quality. I just like to think we've got more. Also, they're playing 2 defensive mids. We're going to focus the play through the middle. We're going to try and win that midfield battle in the 3-on-2. Freitas. Where are we going? He's a bit isolated here. He gets it back to Duru. Bath. Freitas finished that. Did the keeper save that? The keeper, you know what? The keeper saved it. Give him some credit. I do feel like the 4-2-4 that they're playing against, it generally produces quite high-scoring games, but if you force the play through the middle, you can just win that midfield battle. They've just scored. They've just scored. That is pain. Have I jinxed it? I mean, I did say there'd be goals, didn't I? I did say there'd be lots of goals. Williams brought into the team. Would Keita have kept goal side of his man? I would say yes. I would say yes. I don't feel like we need to change stuff here. I might live to regret that. I feel like that there's no point in changing things based off that goal. We were playing well, although they are just bullying Williams in our high line. You know what? Out of possession. Let's just sit a little deeper. Because Williams... In fact, you know what? I'm going to swap Williams and Cabrera around. Williams is getting bullied. He's not quick. It was always an issue when he and Bath were next to each other in the defence. Having Bath and Williams like in a line probably isn't ideal. Halfway through this first half, I mean, look, to be honest, they've had 2 shots. We've seen them both. They've just hit us with the big ball over the top. Besides that, they're not creating a great deal. Of course, I am fully aware there is a highlight playing, so they could just create one now. But generally speaking, as Palmer loses out in a stupid area, I don't feel like we need to panic just yet. Bath wins it nicely. NDIA, Nkili, lays it wide to Llewellyn. Palmer. Kalinowski can't get there. Oh, there's pressure on us today. We've been behind a couple of times in the Champions League games I thought we should be winning. I'm thinking back to the game against Legia Warsaw as an example of that. But we've got quality. We've got Palmer. We've got Llewellyn. He's through. Keeper didn't even move. 1-1. Come on. The Welshman scores a lot of goals, doesn't he, at left back? Is it just me? I feel like he scores a disproportionately large number of our goals for a fullback. I guess that is somewhat to be expected with our system. Also, look at things here, by the way. Llewellyn and Duru, our fullbacks, have gone forward. They are playing with their 2 attacking mids staying forward. I'm playing a 2-on-4 there. Is that too much of a risk? I'm going to risk it either way because I think it works in our favour. If the fullbacks get forward like you saw there and they're not being tracked, it just leaves them open. 5 minutes left of this half. And it's going to be half-time. 1-1. I mean, a draw would not be disastrous. But I am going to tell the players it's absolutely unacceptable. Considering the players we've got missing, I don't feel like a draw's awful. I mean, I still want to win, and I think we can win, to be clear, but having won against Bayern and then winning the previous game, Kalinowski scores. I was going to say, this isn't as must-win as I thought it would be. It would still be bloody good to win it! Llewellyn, Nkili, Llewellyn, Palmer. This ball here, by the way, by Nkili. Kalinowski. No nonsense from my American 18-year-old. Freitas, mon ami, where are we going? Where are we going? He's on a run. They can't stop him. They can't catch him. Bath and Killy shoots. Oh, my word. Not a banger by our definitions we established in a previous stream. Still a bloody good goal. It's 3-1. It is 3-1. He fizzed it in low. A fizzer. Came through traffic. Keeper didn't see it till late. And you know what? Now we'll make some changes. I'm going to bring in Marco for Freitas. I'm going to bring in Jang for NDIA up top. And I'll tell you now, Williams is not had a good game at centre-back. Let's play Marchesand there and see how he does. We've never finished top 8 in the Champions League before. Imagine if we could do it this year. I mean, to be fair, it might be our best opportunity to do it. Although our next game is against Liverpool. So, you know, maybe temper expectations just a teeny bit. Llewellyn. Nkili. Llewellyn. See, he's just not marked because their wide attacking mids aren't tracking back. It's great. Nkili. Bath. Probably should have kept his shot down. Another chance immediately. Weird it starts the highlight, but we're on the attack, so maybe it's good. Duru goes down in a heap. He's not going to get the pen. This is where we're in trouble now. Duru gets tackled. Now he's got to get back. Look at him run. He knows. He knows he has to get back. Fair play. He got back quickly. Not quickly enough. Correa is through. Lino. The linesman's got his flag raised at the bottom. He's run a long way back there. It is offside. How close was this? This was the risk that I knew I was playing. This is the fire that we were playing with. I mean, yeah, that is offside, to be fair. 5 minutes of added time. Is there to be any late drama? I don't need any drama. I just need the win. And a win is what we're going to get. Could we get another? Imagine. Nkili. Is it Bath? Is it Bath right in front? No, it's Cabrera. I imagined. I wish I hadn't. Let's just sub on Jabang for the last minute. I'm sure he appreciates that game. We win 3-1. That, my friends, is a very, very good performance, if I might say so myself. Look at us! Who would have thought? Liverpool have got 1 point from their opening 3 games. We play them in our next game in 2 weeks. They just lost to Anderlecht. That's bloody exciting. They're playing us at our ground too. Is there a chance? Is there a chance? Maybe. Maybe. Let's not get carried away just yet. Oh, right. Apex Liverpool. Good news. Everyone's back from AFCON under-23s. And pretty much everyone's fit with the exception of Jabang, who would only be on the bench. So our team is just the best 11. Win this game, it'll take us to 12 points and put us in pole position to make it through. In fact, a draw here is probably enough to get us a spot in the Champions League knockouts. Liverpool have won only, well, I was going to say they've only won 1. No, they've actually not won yet in their first 3 Champions League games this year. They got a draw and 2 defeats. They recently lost to Anfield on the road, and now they're in our backyard. I'm feeling mighty good. They've got Wirtz, Widrego, Szoboszlai. I mean, that's a very good team from the players I recognise there. Karnaseki in goal too. Yeah! Immediately encourage the players. Immediate green happy smiley faces. Immediate set piece. And Dong. Kalinowski, that's an interesting pass. The roof will inspire us. Llewellyn. Options in front and inside. That's a nice ball. Kalinowski and Dong behind. We're ahead against Liverpool. There's a VAR check for offside. I think he's on. I think he's on. He is on. It's going to count. Come on. Llewellyn lays it inside. Kalinowski. Little ball. Then Dong just drifts away. Tugs it away. Karnaseki can't get a hand. They're strong enough on it. Imagine if we win 4 in a row. Imagine. Oh, look at that. It's not even close. First chance, first goal. We have to be clinical in a game like this. Dong's out for Ndong. Let's keep it going. Llewellyn, nice read. Of course, Llewellyn, released by Tottenham once upon a time. Look at him now. He's in behind. Was that a shot or a cross he tried to do there? Free kick for them. I don't like this. Big Dom is over it. Did he save that? The keeper saves it. Praise him. Praise the whole team. Still got the corner to deal with, mind you. What a save. Oh my God. I'll tell you what, NDIA in goal does win us points. In a way, I don't really recall a goalie winning us points in any other FM save I've played. Cabrera wins the header. Ndong. Where are we going? Llewellyn. 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 I'll keep saying that. Llewellyn. He floats it. Freitas. Ouattara, please don't get sent off. I beg. Oh, that is scary. There's a bit of a gap in the middle, lads. There's a bit of a gap in the middle. That's offside. Lino, raise the flag. Good man. Why is there so many highlights? I just want this to be a boring half. I can't help but feel like they are going to ramp up the pressure. Why did I sub on Duru? Why did I sub on Duru? Why did I think he was good enough? What am I doing? Why did I think he was good enough? I just trust him. Do I have favourites? Yeah, I do have favourites. What of it? NDIA saves these, to be fair. This man is the best penalty-saving goalkeeper on the planet. Watch this. Watch and learn. He went the right way. He went the right way. Right, we'll encourage the players. This is the kind of game where Cliff Garcia makes a difference. You know what? Tunkara off for a logo. I feel like a logo is just our great... Bring him on. We need a goal creativity player who's also good at set pieces. Calafiore gets it forward. Duru clears it. That'll do me. Just let me make my subs now. End the highlight. Wait, no. Don't end the highlight. Don't end the highlight. And Dong. Oh, I thought he was through. He's just not. NDIA. It's a good save. It's a good save, to be fair. We're knocking on the door. Encourage the players. Castello gives it to Rodriguez. Look at this press. They are throwing men forward here. Demi. Verts. 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 Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm going to make a change here. It might seem stupid. I'm just going to put Cliff on support. Dom. I'm stressed. It's a great save. It's a great save. Right. Stop the highlight. Thank you, Football Manager. Now, in terms of XG, it looks like they've been dominant. They had a penalty, which inflates it quite a lot. There's 4 minutes. Is there late drama? Is there late drama? There isn't. There isn't. And you know what? That is fine. That's still a great point for us. We love that. That'll do me. NDIA in goal got man of the match, by the way. Oh, the rare goalkeeper dub. This man, 10 saves. 10. The only goal he conceded was a penalty. What a bloke. We're in such a good spot right now. 6th place, not lost. A game in hand on everyone around us. If we win this, we'd go behind Real Madrid and Benfica. Benfica have won all 5 of their games, including Newcastle and Barcelona away. What are they cooking? Oh yeah, Ouattara can be... Ouattara's a bit tired. But I think I just played Duru. I think I just played Duru, and Ouattara comes in if needed. The rest of the team is at full strength. I don't know why Ouattara's tired. Maybe I should have rested him more. Keita's coming back from injury, but should be able to play 75 minutes. Salzburg away. This feels so winnable. Like, who is their best player? Just out of pure curiosity. Emmeling. I mean, he is very good. He's also out injured for them. So far in the Champo, they've lost twice and drawn twice. They've not won. Right, I mean, we're backing ourselves here. Keita and Killy. I am starting Jang up top today. NDIA is on the bench if we need that option. I mean, it's pretty much a full-strength team with the exception of Duru. But even Duru, I quite like as our right back. Tunkara should square it. That's not the best pullback. Simic for them wins the ball. I feel like Simic is quite good in Football Manager. Tunkara, Jang. We love that. Freitas, inside. Ndong. Ndong! Hits the post. I feel like he should have at least hit the target there. It's hit the post. It's gone out. Now they're hitting us on the break. Simic. Forson. Memic. They've got a man called Memic. Is that a meme? That's a great tackle. End-to-end stuff early on. I don't know if I like this kind of game. I wanted a nice settle-down game. Instead, we're seeing the woodwork shaking at both ends. Right. Encourage the players here. Green, happy, smiley faces across the bottom. Now, if we score here, I look like a genius with that shout. If we now concede, shouts are useless and I'll never use them ever again. Okay, that latter bit's not true. I would use them again, but I will still complain. Keita. I'll tell you what, Llewellyn's got a lot of space behind Forson on this far side. Forson has not really been tracking back so far. Cabrera, Llewellyn, we love this. Look at him go down the line and Dong, pull it here. And Killy, or go on your own. Or go on your own. Oh my word. Jacques and Dong. The decision to move him onto the left wing is looking more and more inspired. Dong's out for Ndong, says the chat. Not me. Please don't get your Dong out, chat. Don't do it. I know some of you are looking for an excuse. Don't let me be that excuse. Keita, Freitas, Oko giving the ball immediately. Ratkov cutting inside, dinks it wide, win the header, can't get there. Forson is scary. Simic scores. That is a goal. I mean, that's awkward, isn't it? That is awkward. Simic tucks it away. Right, Freitas. Kalinowski. Duru. All the way back to Llewellyn. Tunkara with it. Tunkara. Duru. Bang it. Oh, okay. That's actually very sensible. This is a really nice move. That might be the best goal I've ever seen in Football Manager. That might be the best goal I've ever seen in Football Manager. I'm not even joking. The one-touch passing here. And then the finish. What is that? That is an unreal goal. The build-up. The finish. Like, that is actually unreal. That is a banger. In the definition of bangers, open up the dictionary, that is a banger. Oh, okay, Amari Forson's over a cross for them. Cabrera shoved a bloke over. I mean, we've had penalties saved before on the Champo. It feels like a while since NDIA saved one. I need one here. I need one here. The thing is, their XG is so inflated from their chances. I'm scared. It's 2-2. I'm going to make changes. Cole Palmer on. NDIA on. Freitas off. Cliff Garcia on. Cabrera gave away the penalty. I was told he shouldn't play the full game either. I'm going to bring in Bath. Apparently Simic is going to be playing in League One next year. Well, he might need to be downgraded then, mightn't he? I do agree with that sentiment, chat. I wonder which player in Football Manager is like the worst aged over the last 2 years. Palmer's probably up there. That is such a fluky goal that's deflected him. We shouldn't celebrate it. If you're watching on YouTube, who's a player in Football Manager who's really overrated or underrated that in the next Football Manager will change massively? That's a ridiculous goal. I can't believe we're even celebrating that. I can't believe we're even celebrating that. That is P-rolled into the bottom corner. Morgan Rogers is a shout. Morgan Rogers is a very good shout. Right, we're back ahead. Praise the players. Cole Palmer on Bath's at the near post now, isn't he? That's one of the reasons why I sub on Bath when I do. Is just for his massive forehead. Duru, Palmer. Where are we going? I mean, one more goal would really help settle the nerves here, wouldn't it? NDIA dropping quite deep. Llewellyn at left back. And Dong. Oh, okay, it's done. It's done. Get your Ndongs out. It's 4-2. He is looking really good on that left wing. I don't know if it's just me being, like, anecdotal. I feel like, actually, in general, my inside forward on the left on support always does better than the inside forward on attack on the right. Like, in the 4-2-3-1 that I used in the World Cup, I did play with both inside forwards on support. Imagine if Cliff scored there right after I've just started slating the inside forward on attack. That would have made me look like a moron. 4 minutes of added time. It's going, innit? It's going, it's going, it's gone. Considering their XG was made up of a penalty and then their goal that they scored, which was a really big spike. Like, we have controlled this game, especially the subs. NDIA's in behind. Okay, well, it's good for the goal difference. Assuming he's onside. Assuming he was onside there, we're fine. 4, now 5, 2. This was a really good finish, by the way, on the volley. Mantle tipped it, didn't get enough on it. And that will be that, my friends. It is another win. It's another win. I think that takes us to 13 points out of a possible 15. We are in a really, really good spot. A really, really good spot. Next game as well feels incredibly winnable against Anderlecht. They have beaten Shakhtar and Liverpool, but they've struggled away. We do play them at home, though, so maybe I should be a little bit worried. Okay, chat. Anderlecht. They're in 26th. They've not lost a home game yet, which does have to fill me with a little bit of dread. I think for this game we'll play NDIA. And you know what? I'm going to drop Freitas. Freitas has been a bit poo lately, so we'll bring in Cole Palmer. Iwatara in at right back as well. We're pretty much at full strength here. I like this lineup. No nonsense. Get into this on the road and see what we can do. Win this game and we're on 16 points. Oh, what are they playing? What is this? What is this? What is that formation? No wonder they're ratting it at chat. No wonder they're getting ratty wins against people. They're full on ratting it. Okay, I've got to adapt a little bit here, but we can definitely make something that works formation-wise. We'll play Kalinowski box to box with get further forward on. I've got to try and deal with their rattiness. That is grim to play against as a formation. You're at home, lads. Give your fans something to cheer about. For people wondering how have other teams in Gibraltar done this year, none of them made the league stage of anything. In fact, I think all of them lost very early on. Oh, Cole Palmer's got injured. Right, Marco's coming on. I'm not going to bring in Freitas. I'm bringing in Marco. Look at him. He's quality. With a formation like the one they're playing, you're better off letting them pass it around the back and then waiting for them to turn over possession in bad areas. I don't mind them having the ball as long as it's far back. Granted, we need to not lose the ball ourselves in the midfield if we can avoid it. Tunkara, Llewellyn, and Killy and Dong. We've pulled them all out of shape. The fluidity's so good. Kalinowski shoots. Kalinowski scores. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Apex 1, Anderlecht 0. Oh, we are chilling. Llewellyn and Killy and Dong. You can see here, there's just too much chaos in the middle. The inverted wing-back tucks in. It suckers out their defensive mid and their centre mids. Creates space in the centre. And we get a goal early. Okay, half-time, a goal up. We're chilling. Iwatara, Kalinowski, Llewellyn, Marco, Iwatara. He's left-footed. He could have a go. Llewellyn! 2-0. I think we're chilling. I think we are chilling. Cabrera, Latifi, Jang, and Dong, Nkili. Marco blazes it over. I don't know how... Oh, Cabrera. I thought he was going to score. Goal difference is really important. Like, goal difference has been a tiebreaker historically for teams on 16 points, which is, I think, what we'd be on after this game. They have just got one back. Do I need to panic? I don't think we need to panic. Also, I'm gonna cancel that shout. I don't like that shout I just did. They've scored. I'm not watching it. It's bad luck to watch their goals. Look at the match momentum. I've been robbed. 2 minutes of added time here. It's done. It's a win. It's huge. I hope the Palmer injury isn't too serious. Nice work, everyone. Oh, chat, take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. If Man City don't win, why have Man City got a game in hand? Oh, I guess they play on the Wednesday. Palmer's out for 4 to 5 weeks. It's a disaster. I don't want to say it too loudly, but could we win the Champions League? Did Man City lose? No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Hold the phone. Oh, my word. We're massive. We're guaranteed a spot in the knockouts. Come on. Will Lancashire is top goal scorer. What's weirder? Me being top of the league or Will Lancashire for Real Madrid being top scorer? Chat, it's back-to-back Champo time. We have dropped down here because other teams played on Tuesday. But if we win today, we are guaranteed a top 8 finish. That's what we want. Team news, pretty much at full strength. Alogo's injured. He might have been on the bench. Elsewhere, I'm dropping Jang. 4 goals in 9 games. He's not scored in the Champo yet. NDIA is the Champo goal scorer for us, so he has to get the nod. Oh, beat Roma at home, we skip a knockout round. It will mean that we have our best ever European performance, because we've technically never made it past the second round, so it'll be our joint best. Can you imagine a team that only has 2 stands and just car parks behind either goal? They make the Champions League knockouts in the second round. Imagine if we top it all. Okay, let's do this. They're playing Kokot up front. He's the Polish bloke who used to play for one of the teams we kept playing in the Conference League, Lech. He signed from Inter for 2.5 million and then they loaned him out. I skipped the roof. I skipped the roof to look at Kokot's profile. Oh, we're going to lose. We're washed. Chat, it's all over. What have I done? I don't deserve to win. I don't deserve to get top 8. I skipped the roof. I've caused great offence. I'm excited, chat, because we're expanding the stadium at the end of the season. And I don't know if the roof's still going to be here. It could be a very different ground next year. The stadium work doesn't start until the summer, chat, so we won't know if we're losing the roof or not until then. I am nervous for it. Bove. Zelfsky. I think I said that correctly. Oh, my word. What a save, NDIA. I mean, 0-0 at the break. A draw, I think, is enough. We're already an hour in it. Nothing happened in the second half. Right, Marco is coming on. I'm bringing in Jang. Palmer, on you come. Fresh legs, final third. Change things up. Marco is on. Palmer's on. Jang is on. We need a goal. We need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero to the end of the night. Iwatara dinks it. Kalinowski's under it. Doesn't fall his way. And Killy. Kalinowski! USA! 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 The Yank Bank has its retribution. Take a bow, my son. Floated in. He challenged the initial header. Great tackle by Nkili. On the turn. Bang! We're chilling. Oh, another goal. Go on then. Palmer. Cabrera. Little treacherous snake going to Newcastle. Makes it 2. Where is your roof now? We don't need no roof where we're heading. I'm going to miss Cabrera. The fact we've lost him for 10 mil. I only have him on loan to the end of the year makes me sad. We're top as things stand, but they're on the attack. Esposito. I mean, fair enough. That's a good finish. I would like to rescind my statements regarding the roof. The roof is almighty. The roof is powerful. I'm sorry that I questioned the roof. It's a good finish. I have to admit it. It's a good finish. 5 minutes left. I'm not changing anything here. I'm sticking to our guns. We're playing our brand of football. This is how we rock and roll. Oh, my word. What a touch by Marco. Marco! It was blocked. If we win this game, we are guaranteed a spot in the second knockout round of the Champions League. It'll be the furthest we've ever made it, Cabrera. I'm sorry he's leaving. He's still a snake, but he's our snake. You know, at least he didn't do a Trent. At least he left for 9 million. I can forgive him for that. That will do me. That'll do, donkey. That will do. Should we just rotate the team against Milan? We don't need to win that last game. Ah, a good winning performance. Look at that. We're top. We're pissing top. A team from Gibraltar that has two stands in its stadium will play in the Champions League second knockout round. How much do we get? 8 million. Oh, cheers, Jeff. We're chilling. Right, Cabrera suspended. He was the hero in the last game as well. So Bath is coming in with his massive forehead. Gibraltar's answer to Harry Maguire. The rest of the team is pretty much unchanged here. You know what? Freitas has been poor lately. I'm going to start Palmer on the right wing. It's the last game of the Champo group stage, league stage. I don't like calling it the league stage because then you have to refer to it as the Champions League stage, which just doesn't sound very good. But we're already guaranteed a spot in the second knockout round. Just finishing top would be a good flex, wouldn't it? Just finishing top would be a good flex. I just feel like I have to do as well as possible for the coefficient. Palmer, quick free kick! Origi! No, it's not Origi. Don't be silly. It's Bath. Llewellyn's got a knock. I probably should take him off and be safe, shouldn't I? Is it just me, right? NDIA, our goalie, is not big. He is starting to make me think that the height of goalies doesn't actually matter in Football Manager as much as I ever thought it did. I don't know if that's a controversial take. Like, he's not got good aerial reach or good jumping reach. Like, it's kind of average at best. But he does stop a lot. I mean, admit it, he has let in a volley there from point-blank range. That's not his fault. Oh, he's still at 7.0. I'm going to take off Llewellyn because he's injured. You know what? Duru. Also, makes no sense here, does it? Iwatara's actually left-footed, so we'll play him on the left and Duru on the right. Like, NDIA, he's got handling, reflexes, one-on-ones, good decision-making. He's just quite, like, a smart goalie, really. Berglund, for them, is bringing it forward. That is Ferran Torres scoring. I mean, it's 2-0. It's a shame. But let's just have a party in the away end. Because we're already through. Oh, chat, they've scored 2 goals from 3 shots. Great take! Also, I probably should shout encouragement at the players. Kalinowski, Ndong. Why is he running inside and giving away the ball there? That's what I'm wondering. Berglund squares it. It's not great. It's not great. I mean, I'm glad that we wrapped up a top 8 spot before this game. I mean, if we come back from it... We're not coming back from here, are we? You know what? Net 4 and Fleet. Look, I'm sorry to the YouTube watchers. No one needs to watch us. I don't want to watch us get battered. I'll just rage quit. Yeah, what of it? Look at the ratings. You're all useless wangs. But I do forgive them because we have qualified second as things stand. Where did we finish? 4th. You know what? We'll take that. I'm annoyed that we couldn't beat Milan, but 4th's very good. At the end of the day, we skip a knockout round, which I think we should probably be happy about. Champo draw to end things today. Tomorrow we will be playing in the second knockout round. We will be playing... Oh, God. Is it just me, or are the teams listed here as the unseeded teams worse than the seeded teams? Who do I want? I mean, Milan have absolutely spanked me recently. I guess Leipzig or Lyon? Big Ange is still at Spurs in this universe. Chelsea are out. We will be playing one of the unseeded teams. So we could come out here. We've not. I want Lyon and Leipzig, please. But I don't think any of them are great options. Lyon! Yes, us! Please! Football Manager, if you can hear me, pick me. I'm upset. Liverpool will play. Please not us. Please not us. Please not us. Please not us. Okay, that's good. Also, Cristiano Ronaldo's doing the draw. Why is he not here pressing the buttons for me like John Terry did that time? Tottenham will play. Man City. Okay, that's good. I don't want Newcastle. Newcastle are the reigning champions. If we dodge Newcastle, I think it's a small win. None of the draws are easy. I can't really celebrate anyone we get. Leipzig would be favourable. I don't mind that. Leipzig. Okay, that's as good a draw as I think I could have hoped for. Daramy is their key man. They've got Van der Voort. I'll tell you what, their team is old. They've got Van der Voort. Very, very old team here. They've got Mariba. Mariba went back to Leipzig in this same game. Although, actually, no, he never left. Blimey. I'll tell you what, in terms of draws we could have got, there are some good players here. It definitely could have been worse. I'm nervous for this. I'm really nervous for this. It's the Champions League knockouts. Jabang is out. That's okay. Jang should have been on the bench anyway. Oh, I just don't want to lose here. Leipzig. Oh, chat, they're going to play a ratty formation. Do I start with the Rat Buster? Do we Rat Buster immediately? If I play the Rat Buster, Kalinowski doesn't start, but I do think it's the most sensible thing to do. So again, if you play Football Manager, you probably come up against this shape. I appreciate my head's in the way, so, you know, you have to imagine. Yeah, it's really frustrating playing against like a four-man kind of midfield with two defensive mids and the wing-backs, then a three at the back. Like, it's a really difficult shape to break down if they have three centre-backs and two defensive mids. So this formation is basically hyper-fluid. We're trying to overload the middle and overwhelm the defensive mids. So you'll notice there's a pressing forward who's on move into channels. MDIA is just pinning back their attack, their three centre-backs, but he is on roam from position. Freitas has got a really, really free role when we don't have the ball. Roaming from position, playing narrow. The Regista and defensive mid will step up into this area. The wide midfielder on attack has cut inside and sit narrower. He's going to tuck in. Llewellyn as an inverted wingback is also going to tuck in. Essentially, you end up with the wide midfielder, the inverted wingback, the defensive mid, and these two guys here all just converging in the middle and being hyper fluid. It's really good for pulling defensive mids and free backs out of position. There is a temptation to bring in Kalinowski, who's going to be on the bench, and play him at centre mid. I've not had any success adjusting this shape to play with a centre mid this year. I might have to explore it more in the future. I could change it, but it's such a risk. Because what I'd probably do is I'd bring in Kalinowski and play him at centre mid as like probably a roaming playmaker. The issue I've got is their free at the back system is a centre attacking mid with two centre backs, and I don't really like the idea of going a 3-on-3 and matching them man for man. Nah, you know what? I'm going to stick with the Regista. The other thing that makes me kind of want to not play this shape is I don't think Latifi's the best left mid in the world. Like, he's pretty good for this role, but we definitely need a better player who can play this deeper left midfielder position when I want to play this shape. At the moment, my players that play on the left wing, such as Palmer, who often plays there, and Ndong, they can't play the deeper role. If they now don't play a 5-back, I'm going to be fuming. But it's better to be safe anyway. Like, this is a slightly more conservative formation, which is probably better in the away game. They are going to have a lot of the ball, just to be clear. They changed their shape. I actually don't hate our shape against a 4-3-3, though. The two defensive mids will just sit deeper. They will have a lot of possession in this game. We're going to look to hit them on the counter. The fluidity is still very, very nice. In general, I like this formation when playing against a lone defensive midfielder as well. We've just got to try and crowd out their three-man midfield. Because normally if you play a 4... I'll call it a 4-4-2 very generously, our shape. If you play this shape against a 4-3-3, you get killed by the three-man midfield. Like, your two centre mids get overwhelmed. Whereas with this shape, there's going to be so much fluidity in terms of who drops into that narrower area. So you are going to see us not have a lot of the ball in this game. Set pieces have to be dealt with. How has Simic had a free header there? How is Simic? That is a mad, mad save by NDIA. I'm questioning the set piece marking. What I was about to say is I won't be surprised if they have like 65% possession. And if they do, it's actually not... that doesn't worry me as much as you might suspect. Am I risking giving them the ball and letting them kind of dictate the game? Yes, they're probably going to dictate it anyway at home. They have better players than me. I wanted to check who their defensive mid is. I assume he's a regen Maloney. Sounds Scottish to me. Could be that go-to Scottish regen that appears at defensive mid in every game. And Dong switches it. Latifi, loads of space here. Options inside. They clear it. I mean, if we're going to step out and chase the ball like that, Keita, you have to get there. What are we doing? Mohamed Daramy, their key man. I mean, that is a mad finish, to be fair. I don't really know what Keita did there. I'm going to be honest. Like, why is the centre mid chased Eduardo so much? Also, was that not off? Was that not off? There was a sexy finish. I can't even really be mad about the finish. We're underdogs. We're away from home. I don't hate what I've seen. Right, Keita, I'm going to blame him for that opening goal, although there was still a lot more we could have done better. They win the ball. They're surging forward here. We committed men forward. Is that not off? Is that not off? NDIA is bailing us out right now. At half-time, I'm watching their goal back, because I'm convinced it was offside. Rodriguez for them. Luella makes half a tackle. Scally. Set pieces scare me. Set pieces scare me. I'll be honest, I don't think this is a bad half, chat, bizarrely. Like, they've not actually created that much. A few breakaways. We can make some adjustments to that. I'm not going to change system. Was he in his own half here? Hang on a minute. Sorry. Hang on. Hang on. Excuse me. VAR? Can we have a quick inquest, please? It's not even close. I mean, in 2D, you're now going to tell me... Sorry, what? No, I was hoping it was an animation issue, but even in 2D, he's off. And it's not even close. It's not even close. That is literally the point of contact. I mean, usually I say with the offsides that are wrong, it's down to a like a 3D animation issue, but the 2D is an accurate representation of where the players are on the pitch, and he's 100% offside. He's not even in his own half, is he? You can't even tell me I've not paused it at the point of contact. I couldn't have paused it better. That's absurd. I thought it was offside in the moment, but I just didn't really question it. That's actually awful. Like, sometimes you see offsides and you go to kind of 3D and you go, well, okay, fair enough. If I was going to change anything, I'd probably change Uatara to play fullback on support and maybe drop our line a little bit more. Lower our line of engagement. And get rid of... you know what? Actually, I'm going to lower the line of engagement, but still play the higher line, but get rid of step up more. Get rid of pass into space. I don't know why that's on. That shouldn't be on. There's no space to pass into when they play, like, how they're playing. Right. No subs at half-time. Minor tactical tweaks. I just don't want them to catch us on the counter like they were. We were stepping up and it wasn't working. I mean, it's been a very even game. If it stays 1-0, I'd like it not to, of course, but if it stays 1-0 as Parma shoots just over... I feel kind of good about a leg at home. I'm going to bring in Jang and I'm going to bring in Benson. Benson is an absolute weapon. Like, he's so good in the air. Jang is a great, kind of more creative forward. Palmer's looking exhausted. I'm going to bring in Marco. I kind of want to bring in Kalinowski and run a bit of a gamble here. This is a gamble as well. I'm going to play him at centre mid on support, but I am going to add in his instructions to Mark Tighter, and this is going to seem stupid, but I'm going to put Mark Tight at their defensive mid. It'll encourage him to drop back more when we don't have the ball. Okay, and Killy. Why are you losing the ball there? What? I don't understand. Mariba. I don't want to lose in this round again. What is Nkilly doing? Like, genuinely, what is he doing? He's a defensive mid on defend. Like, take me back 10 seconds more. Like, so here, right, Kalinowski clears it. I mean, I'll tell you what, this is not taking me back 10 seconds. This is taking me back further. And Nkilly wins the ball here. Like, what is he doing? What is he doing? A goal, like, for us would be massive. If we concede another, it's good night, I fear. We are underdogs for this kind of game. Like, we overperformed in the league stage, but I don't even feel like we've been that bad. I mean, we've had an offside goal scored. I should have kept the 2 defensive mids. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just wanted to bring in Kalinowski. And I shouldn't have. That is pain. Please, lads, give me a reason to believe. Marco. The worst thing is, I think they're going to play the 3-back in the next leg. So I'm going to have to stay with this shape. Okay, we've got a goal. Wait, did that not go in? I genuinely thought that went in. How did that not go in? I thought that had deflected in the most ratty faction. Please tell me I'm not the only one who thought that had gone in. Did that hit the post? I want to watch it back. I thought it deflected in. Did anyone else think from the angle it looked like a goal? The keeper tipped it onto the post after it deflected. Whenever you have a deflected shot like that, like 9 times out of 10, the goalie just stands like a lemon. What was that save? I've literally never seen that be saved. I was so convinced it was a goal. I mean, we've lost 3-0 there. They overperformed their XG by 2-fold. I mean, I'm going to stick with this shape for the next game against them. I've got to play St. Joseph's midweek. No one wants to watch that. No one's here to watch me play St. Joseph's. The worst thing is, I kind of want to go back to my normal shape, but I know if I go back to it, they probably just play their other shape. Right, second leg. How am I getting these goals? I assume they are going to play a 3 at the back for this game. Let me check. In the away games that they played, away against Nice, they played the 5-back. Away against Lazio, they played the 5-back. See, against Dynamo, they played like a more conventional shape. I wonder if this is to do with the reputation of the teams they're playing against. And because we've got a lower rep, they might just keep playing the way they were playing. Why do I want to play Cliff Garcia? Why is something in my heart of hearts telling me that Cliff is meant to play this game? No, I can't do it. I can't. Palmer has to play. I can't do it. See, Leipzig change their shape depending on who they're playing, but they do like to play the 5-back away. And my concern is if they play the 5-back away, I'm not scoring goals with my normal shape. Tunkara's injured. Ah! That leaves me with 2 weaker defensive mid options. That probably makes up my mind for me too, because Tunkara plays left mid. I could have given him injections. I just don't think it's worth it. Because I need him for the next round anyway. And I don't want to aggravate the injury on a 21-year-old. Apparently, we're favourites by 1%. 1%. They believe in us. I guess that's to win the game on the night. Because I don't think we're coming back. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the Ratbuster. I think I have to. Obviously, no Tunkara because he's had to have it. He's got injured and Achilles out. I'm going to play this shape. If they're not playing a 5 at the back, I am instantly subbing in Kalinowski. I am instantly doing it. I think this is my best chance. I want to see a 3-back. I need to see a 3-back. If we come back from here, you'll tell your grandchildren about it, chat. You'll be sat in an old people's home in your 70s thinking, remember that Apex comeback? I was there. Also, I realised I could check the opposition instructions. They've played a back 4. Have they even played this formation this year? Sorry, they're playing a 4-2-3-1 now. They used it against Dynamo away. They think we're on par with Dynamo. I'm changing shape. I mean, I'm instantly changing shape. I've made 8 changes to my starting 11. Oh, that's since the St. Joseph's game. I got to check it real quick. But I'm pretty sure the roof. Clap the roof. Okay, let me cook. Maloney, really, really slow. Who's Dante at left back? He's quick. Okay, don't like him. Simic. Simic is very good. Scally's good. Okay, so their left centre-back is slow. So, instantly chat. I'm so sorry to Latifi. Sorry, Latifi. Off you come, son. I'll admit it, this is a bit awkward. I'm having to do these changes immediately. Pep would be proud. Right, instantly encourage the players. The fact that they've played a completely different formation to anything I was expecting really has, fobbed me off. I will say, 3 shots inside 10 minutes. Why are they on the attack? There's always next year. We're like Arsenal. There's always the next season. It's like a great series on Netflix. There's always another season. Oh, that's so sad. Look at this. This is great. Look at this. We're going to mob them. They're going to play out from the back. We're going to force a turnover. And we're going to win. Fight and win. Are they taking the piss passing around the back like this? I'm fuming. Are they olaying us, do you reckon? What is this? Oh my God. How is Darren... If that went in, I might just rage quit. I mean, the fact I'm without my 2 normal defensive mids is a fundamental issue. I'm so upset. We need a miracle. We're going to need the greatest comeback in Apex history. And I do need it now. Nothing's happening. Nothing is happening! Look at the XG. Look at the XG! Look at it go up! Nothing's happening! Literally nothing is happening. I'm absolutely fuming. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I have got more subs. Kalinowski has subbed on 6.1! Get him off, Marco, on you come. Is this a breakdown? Yes. We need 4 goals in 20 minutes. I might as well go for it. Oh, Sai wins it. My goat. Look how many players we've got in Dong. Marco! Marco, please, Marco. Polo! I was forecast a podium. I don't want to watch it. Their keeper's on a 7.8. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Good free kick, innit, really? Can't argue with that. Good free kick. Look at the XG. Look at the XG, chat. We've not scored a goal from 14 shots. 9 on target. They've nearly scored another. Have we given away a penalty? He's given a fucking penalty for that! For that! For that! Oh, I mean, at least it's happened now in a game where it's already dead. Oh, I mean, he saved it. What good is it to save it now? No, they've overtaken him on XG. I'm fuming. At least NDIA's still trying. I'll be honest. It was over after the first leg. I shouldn't have brought on Marco. Oh, thank you, Football Manager. Oh, we've scored one. Right, 4 more. Come on. I mean, we got a goal back. We won the XG battle. No, we didn't. They got a shot at the last minute to win that. Their goalie got man of the match. Their goalie made 9 saves. I'm throwing a water bottle. I don't even care. Lost confidence. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, lost confidence. Look, we got to the round of 16. We get £8 million. What is it good for? What is it actually good for? Absolutely nothing.
3 weeks later.
Chat, I'm going to lose my winning run. I'm going to lose my winning run. Please. No. We got the 100 wins. We got the 100. Chat, it's all, my head's gone. My knees weak. My arms are heavy. Mum spaghetti. That might be the first chat. It's over. Disappointed. Of all the days to pick to be a fan day. Oh.